Didn't you just get caught with like 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Yep.
1,000 bottles. What you need that for?
You gotta look good.
There was a shooter in the bushes.
With his GoPro.
Yes.
Yeah, at least it's content creator.
Right.
What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna assassinate you.
You didn't believe her and Druski were together?
No, bro. Of course not.
I believed it.
But she has bread. He's not ugly.
That's crazy.
He's funny. Let's say he goes to trial, found innocent on all accounts. What?
I'm gonna be like, how? that's what I'm gonna be like, how?
Yo, welcome back to the Heatin podcast, the hottest podcast in the game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You do it, actually. My Invisalign is killing me.
That's crazy.
I just heard like 5 S's and they all came out with a
welcome
list.
back to the Heatin podcast, the hottest podcast in the game.
Mike Tyson's podcast.
Yo, welcome back to the Heatin' Up podcast, the hottest podcast in the game. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, follow, rate, all that good stuff. But again, thank you for tuning into another episode.
We back, baby.
We back and we
anywhere.
have, yeah.
We got a lot.
We got a lot of
It was
shit.
a big
for
week.
We were on the phone for like 8 hours this week, trying to figure out what we wanted to talk about this week, and
It kind of just came up itself.
It
I mean, the
did.
news did what it needed to.
so much
bro.
happened.
So much has happened.
I was like,
we
man.
got to get into it, bro. There's
Yeah.
a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, straight into it.
Straight into it.
Straight into
Let's
it.
talk about my man. Well,
Your man is crazy.
the diddler.
The diddler, Diddy,
Is-
P. Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy, that nigga. No, not that nigga, but he's that. God damn
It's like
it.
he really did something, huh?
No,
Diddy has
Yeah.
officially been arrested in New York. Got caught the other day on Monday, strolling the New York streets.
Yeah.
But yeah, Diddy got caught.
Diddy done Diddy.
He done Diddy,
Diddy
bro.
done
No more
Diddy, bro.
diddling.
Nah,
So where do we go from here, bro? Here's the thing. I just want to start off with this while we could talk about it.
yeah. Go ahead.
Does this mean no Diddy has to stop? Or it's like no more Diddy?
No more Diddy at all, because he's screwed. He's basically screwed.
There's a lot.
There's a lot, bro.
There's a
He just
lot.
got arrested and he was not granted bail.
No, which is like, bro, the worst thing you could possibly
The worst
get.
thing for this
They're
case.
They're appealing it though.
They're going to try and appeal it. But if he doesn't get it, he's screwed.
He's screwed.
He's screwed. He's going to have to try and work on his defense while behind bars. And it's the worst thing for him.
And again, it's like mentally,
Yeah.
bro, you're stuck behind bars.
Yeah.
Like think about all these court cases that are going on with, like Young Thug, bro.
Mhm.
I mean, he's in trial right now,
Yeah.
but he didn't have bail either,
Mm-mm.
and all those it took a minute.
Yeah,
bro.
it takes a while. Dude can be in there for years before he even, like, you know.
Especially with our justice system,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Yeah.
this is not going
It's
his
all
way.
types of messed
And
up.
also, I mean, here's the thing: his lawyer, which obviously is gonna say, "Oh, innocent," you know, like we're
Mm-hmm. He's
gonna
right,
prove
yeah.
that, and we'll wait and see.
Mm,
But you know, the one thing about social media, and it is unfortunate,
it is.
whether it be true or not, what happened to Diddy, again, there's so much.
There
There's
is.
so much. But it's like,
There is.
I feel like even if it gets proven in court, it's too late. Like
His image is definitely.
it's already done.
Yeah, it's finished
Like
afterwards.
the same thing happened with that one rapper who was Lil T. No, not Lil TJ.
I know who you're talking about, Lil Mosey.
Lil Mosey.
Lil Mosey.
Lil Mosey, bro.
He hasn't dropped nothing since that case.
He's dropped like 1 or 2 songs.
Has he?
But that's the thing.
you get me?
Nobody hears about it, bro. He was
Nobody
charting
tuned
on
in.
everything.
Mhm.
So it's like, and Diddy obviously is a way
Yeah.
bigger name.
Yeah.
So it's like
He's huge.
He's
But see, I don't know if I can say this. It's all alleged, right? I don't know if he did what he did, but because he is such a big name, I feel like he thought he was untouchable.
and I can only imagine that's true because a lot of these people that get taken down that are bigger, it's
I
like,
do.
bro, they let the power get to
Yeah.
their heads and stuff like that.
But he's
And-
been big forever.
Yeah,
though.
but he's been doing this shit for a long time.
he has.
Like
He
all
has.
this stuff, so it's finally caught up.
Yeah.
I mean, again, there's already so much like evidence
Mhm.
kind of showing against him. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Didn't he just get caught with like 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
yep,
1,000 bottles.
yeah. I mean,
What you need that for?
you gotta look good.
It's the aesthetic.
Yeah,
It's the aesthetic.
yeah, bro. I mean, when you're Puff Daddy, you gotta
Puff
be
Daddy.
Puff
You got to be
Daddy.
shining. You got to be puffing. You got
Uh,
to be stiff. That's a lot. I'm sorry.
that Diddy probably would have liked it.
Oh,
But yeah, man. I mean, again, it took a minute. I mean, I know
It
this
did.
investigation takes a while, but I
Yeah.
felt like when did these?
I think back in 2016 is when the Cassie video got like shown to the public. I think that's
That's a
when it
minute
kind of
ago, bro.
started. And Cassie is she's playing a huge part in this case altogether because that's when everything started trickling down. And I think she was saying stuff about like those freak parties, whatever they're called. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Oh, you knew that pretty well.
I did my research.
Oh, research. I bet he did his research.
I'm homies with Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Leave them out of that. Leave them out of that. They never went to a different party again.
Yeah, no, for real. But no, I mean, she's going to play a big factor in this case. And on a realist note, I'm not even going to lie. I think it was probably the smartest thing for that judge to do, to not grant him that bail.
What do you think would happen if he got bail?
He would either flee, he would influence witnesses, he could tamper with evidence, all this type of stuff. He has enough money to completely clear his name.
Well, that's the thing as well. There was already like a lot of people coming out about like, man, we were fearing for it. Like we all had this in our minds, but we couldn't talk about it and things like that. And now that it's finally, all it takes is one, bro.
That's all it takes.
It's like the minute someone comes out about it, the floodgates open up.
And again, messed up.
That could get dangerous because sometimes, I mean, there are the false allegations that come out because it's just allegation bandwagon. Yeah. But I'm sure once this goes to trial, and who was saying it? Boosie. Boosie was saying, and bro, Boosie went online and basically said, to sum it up, basically said what Diddy did, basically every like big name has done. He was just freakier about it. Yeah. You know?
That's the truth. But see, I mean, that's the thing. I think everybody kind of does stuff like that, but I think he wasn't good at hiding it. Because he is Diddy, because he has so much money, because he had so many people come through and say this, that, and the other about it.
It's too public, I think.
Way too public.
Yeah, like Diddy parties. Yeah. It's like, we didn't know what that meant, but we knew that was a thing.
But back in the day, we didn't know what that meant.
I guess not.
Back in the day, we didn't. But just like more recently, it's coming out that he did all that stuff. So, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with Boosie.
But is that almost self-censoring on himself?
Yeah.
He's like, we've all done it, right, guys?
Right? Like,
we all do.
He was there, right? No, type thing. But see, I feel like he's trying to dismiss it too, though. He's trying to dismiss it and say it's okay. And if the things that he is getting caught allegedly for is true,
then
that's not cool.
But also, I don't think he's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's like with these people that are kind of like up there and stuff. Like you said, they do just think, I could get away with whatever.
Yeah. They think they're untouchable. It's Hollywood, bro. Hollywood.
It's a weird industry, bro. I
Everything
think everyone
about
that's in it already knows it. And a lot of people have come out and talk about it, but everyone, we're just like, all right, whatever. It's the industry. Like, that's the excuse for it.
Right.
I mean, again, Diddy, for good or bad, like, he's definitely going to get held accountable for whatever he's done.
It was a 14-page indictment.
Yeah.
14-page. It had, sex trafficking, racketeering, arson. I heard about the arson thing. Did you hear about that shit?
No.
He apparently had somebody get, those like bottles with the fire and
Molotovs.
Them. He had somebody throw that shit in Kid Cudi's car.
In his car?
In his car. I don't. Cudi wasn't in it. Cudi wasn't in it. But allegedly, he had somebody do that shit, and now he's getting charged for arson. Kid Cudi was asked about it.
Yeah, wait.
He was like, no comment. He didn't say nothing about it, bro. But that's got me thinking. Imagine he did get granted that bail. He could pay somebody off to lie.
I mean, don't forget like those NDAs. I mean, again, you could break them, but it's dangerous. Like, again, you're going to get held accountable for it. It's one of these weird things. Again, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how the NDAs fully work, but it's like once someone speaks about it, you can kind of like, okay, it's already been breached.
Right.
So that's, again, the charges keep stacking up.
They do.
So it's like, once again, I'm always going to view this as innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
But a lot of the footage and stuff has already like been
shown.
Guilty shown.
Yeah.
So it's hard to be like, I'm going to wait for your And his apology video was awful.
See, I think that's the thing. It's like he can be innocent on certain charges, but the shit that we've seen that we know he's guilty for, you're screwed. Like, you're guilty for that.
Okay.
Stuff,
let's say he goes to trial and he's found innocent on all accounts. What?
I'm gonna be like, how? that's what I'm gonna be like, how?
Yeah,
but I
again,
guess
the chances are very, very slim.
Yeah, the judicial system in general in the U.S. is just all types of weird to me.
It's
always
weird.
been weird.
I guess we don't have to get into that.
Let's not. But I'm just like, can we speak on that real quick?
Yeah,
lawyers is crazy, bro. Imagine that being your job. You have to go up there knowing, you know what I mean, damn well this nigga did something and say, nah.
It's almost heartless. Cool. You got to almost be heartless to be a lawyer, especially like a defense lawyer, like a defense attorney. Because it's like, bro, like Jayoma. Do you know who Jayoma is? Call Jayoma?
I don't.
Bro, he went stupid viral. He's this lawyer who like, he'll be done with clients. So he'll be like, who's the best lawyer? I'm like, J.O.M.A. What did you get charged with? 10,000 years of sexual assault. And he's like, what do you have now? 10-day parole. He's like, thanks, J.O.M.A. That literally. So this guy went like viral for like being an incredible lawyer, and he is an incredible lawyer.
Yeah.
There was a documentary about him, and it's literally like he's a shark. He's a shark. He's like, I don't care what you did. You didn't do it.
I think that's every lawyer's.
Exactly. I mean, you have to.
But again, you know what that is? Worried about the bag.
Yeah.
These niggas know that they are getting paid.
That's why I said it's kind of heartless. Because you know, you're like, man, I know my guy did it. And you're on that other side crying because you went through this and it was real.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
I don't.
Because I'm going to get my guy out of it, even though I know he did it.
Yeah.
That is wild to think about. But the world goes on, bro.
I guess.
And it's like
pushing, but it's just like, damn.
That's what, bro, lawyers are the greatest things somebody can have.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
We'll see. I mean, again,
we shall. I mean, it seems like Diddy's lawyer is like that.
He's been very, very confident with what he said. It's not like he's been like, no comment, we'll talk on the trial.
Right.
He's like, my guy did not do it. And I will show you it. And so good approach.
Yeah.
Does it make me feel confident? No.
I've seen that. Not at all. We've seen the video.
But hey, brother, good luck.
For real.
So we'll see how that goes, bro. But yeah, Diddy is in a Diddy party right now. But yeah, I guess we'll see how it plays out. I mean, Diddy is not going anywhere. Nope. So he'll be in the news for a minute. But yeah, he's one of the biggest. But man, what else has there been?
Druski and Rubi Rose started dating back in May of this year. Druski's team confirmed that it was 100% real. Then they broke up in July. And just recently, Rubi Rose confirmed that the entire thing was a PR stunt. The entire thing was a PR stunt. She said, she posted a video. She was saying she's been celibate and sober for the past 2 months. And fans started asking questions about her and Druski. Like, oh, did y'all ever, you feel me? And she said, she took to Twitter. She said, and I quote, "For the record, I never slept with that man. He paid for the promo, not for this punani. It's a weird word.
It works.
It works. Not for this punani. He's funny and nice, though. That's the part that took me out, dog.
He's funny and nice.
That's the part that took me out.
We can't have nothing, bro. Man, he's funny. Yeah.
We can't, but I was just like, yeah, no, that's crazy to me, man.
Here's the thing. Rubi Rose always, like, rubbed me the wrong way. I wish you would. Anyway.
Crazy.
No, but, like, because the last big thing she was like talked about for was that OnlyFans stunt that they pulled. So for me, it's like everything Rubi Rose does is so fake.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm like, I already in my head, I'm like, this isn't real. Everything you do isn't real. It's like The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
So you didn't believe her and Druski were together?
No, bro. Of course not. Come on. Nothing against Druski.
I believed it.
No.
I was here for it.
No.
I was here for it. I was like, he's funny. He got bread.
Of course. But she has bread. He's not ugly.
That's crazy.
He's funny. No. Druski is a beautiful soul. Like he's a funny guy.
You're so fucked, bro.
I get the appeal. Druski does have an appeal.
Niggas need love too, okay?
For sure. No, they do. They do. And by the way, there's a thing for them. I get it. I don't get it.
I get it.
But
I get it. But no, I mean,
and again, he's not ugly. I'm not saying he's ugly.
Not. No, I get where you're coming from, bro.
But I'm like, no, I didn't think that. Everything Rubi does is so artificial. Again, it's a boy who cried wolf to me.
I get that.
Like, how many times are you gonna play PR stunts? But again, it's not like she was. I wonder, like, why she decided to say that.
Well, people were asking about it. So she was trying to, I guess, quote unquote.
But why now? Like, okay, just because you were asked about it, you were in a whole relationship. People were asking about it. You didn't say a word.
Well, so he paid for it apparently.
Which, by the way, sounds like a breach of contract.
It does. That's
like, I feel like they would have had a contractual agreement.
Yeah.
Dude, this is PR. Our teams are aware. We don't talk about it. If you talk about it, I feel like this could go bad. Unless the NDA was short, but I don't think that's how they work.
Do you think Druski knew
that it was fake?
Yes.
Oh, man. I mean, I'd hope so. Celebrities do this all the time. Like, it's not like this is this has never been done before. Yeah. Think about recently, Central C, Ice Spice, Maddie.
Yeah.
That situation blew up, bro.
It did.
Maddie, every TikTok she posted, 50 mil, 50 mil, 50 mil. Ice Spice, Central C made a song together. Gas, by the way. I love that song. Yeah. If you didn't know, I cheated at first. Anyway, it's not a big deal. But yeah, that. I know everyone's like, oh no, they're like, this is real. It is a real breakup and stuff like that. A lot of it, I really feel, was for PR. And I think Maddie got hurt in the process. Like, genuine. I think they were dating.
Yeah.
But I think this recent thing was a PR move that she wasn't cool with, but they did it.
Probably.
So
that's tough. Like, that's tragic altogether.
Bro, celebrity relationships are disgusting.
They really are.
Because you don't know. You're just like, what? I'm watching Ben Affleck and J-Lo divorced. The next week, they're together. I'm like, how many times?
You can't keep up with the shits, bro. No,
but that's the thing. It's like, man, but people care. And it's always going to be talked about. Hell, we're talking about it now.
We are.
So,
we are.
You know, the Rubi Rose thing, I mean, yeah, if you really didn't want to be seen as that, then fine. But it's like, okay, you also did the PR thing. I know you're like, oh, I'm just letting you know it's for PR. One, in my head, I'm like, I don't care about anything you do. I know it's fake at this point. And two, it's like, Druski hasn't said anything yet.
I mean, do you really think those tweets? Yeah, I don't think so. But somebody's going to ask him, so he's going to have to eventually. But do you think what she said was shots, though? Do you think that's shots? Or she literally just might be spitting facts. And if that's the case, then Druski don't really got nothing to be mad about unless it's a breach of contract.
If it's real, then, I mean, there's not... She said what she said. If that's how she really feels, then no. I mean, it's not a shot.
Right.
But also, it's like, you could have... You didn't have to say it like that.
You didn't. You could have went about it.
Yeah, he paid for it. You could have just been like, oh no, that wasn't real. It was just a fake relationship.
Yeah.
Done.
That's it.
Done. That's how you literally clear your name.
Yeah.
You don't have to go all out and be like,
she literally just could have said, hey, we did not have sex.
But again, I'm pretty sure she knew, oh, if I say this, boom, another thing.
More PR.
That's why I don't really care. So it's like,
I don't care either, but it's still
I'm saying like,
I get that. I get that. What would you do if that happened to you? So say Druski did feel like it was a real relationship. His team set up the PR. He didn't know. So he was like, oh, Ruby's like fucking with the kid,
I'd be shocked if a team set it up without the person. I'm like,
but I'm just saying,
you're qualified.
I'm just saying, like, hypothetically speaking, you dig? What would you do if you found out that somebody was paid to date you? Because Ruby did break up with Druski, by the way.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that was the end of the contract.
There you go.
She's like, we're done? Yeah, we're done.
Gotta go.
It kind of brings me back to like middle school or like elementary school. You know how like, a girl would come up to you and like say she liked you, and then like a week later you found out, oh, her friend said it was a dare. Yeah. And you're like, yeah, I didn't even care.
I didn't even like you like that anyway.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So I kind of, it's like, it's almost childish stuff. It's like, oh, damn. But now you're an adult, so it hurts a little more.
Right. You have like actual feelings to feel.
Exactly.
You dig?
And so what would I do? Cry.
Yeah. Me too.
What else do I do?
Me too.
I mean, it would suck. It would hurt, and you just move on. But again, the industry they're in, I mean, I feel like it's so hard to date when you're.
It has to be.
Yeah, it's like you can't date a normal person because you're that's scary.
Yeah.
And then if you date in the industry, you're like, is this real? But I guess you're not worrying about money because like I know you have money, so you're not trying to get.
I got my money type thing.
But again, there's always more money to be made.
There's
so
constantly, bro.
That one is tricky.
It's all scary.
I wonder if Trump.
Speaking of which,
I don't know how I looked at my notes, but I guess we'll get there. Oh, my boy Donnie, bro, can't Donnie. Bro, he is catching strays. Literally. Because one in his ear, and then one was probably aimed at his head.
It had to.
What happened, bro?
Trump there was another assassination attempt on Trump. This dude, he was out golfing. It was at his.
He was golfing.
It was
golf
at
course.
His place.
Yeah,
right?
it was his place.
He was golfing, and there was a shooter in the bushes.
Yep, 300, 500 yards away.
Yeah.
With his AK-looking rifle and a GoPro.
Yes.
Yeah, at least he's a content creator.
Right. He's trying to get that bag.
What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to assassinate you.
Type.
Like, bro. So.
That's crazy. I mean, okay. Thankfully, no shots were taken.
Thank God.
At all.
Of course. And this has nothing to do with politics.
No.
It's about life, bro.
It is.
Same thing if it happened to Kamala. I don't want that to happen to anybody.
No.
This shouldn't be happening, bro.
No.
Like.
There's so much hate and evil in this world,
hate.
bro. And over politics. That's politics what we doing
is a tricky
this
one,
for,
bro. Yeah, it is.
Like, come
it's
on.
Like there's a few things in life that will make people go crazy. Again, it's extremities in anything that'll make things go bad. But it's like politics, religion, things like that can really get crazy.
That people are super passionate about.
Exactly.
I get that.
So this one was weird.
Very.
Because again, he didn't shoot a shot, but it's because one of like the security people saw and shot at him.
Yeah.
Didn't hit him, but he fled.
Right.
Okay.
And then they caught him. It was a little police chase. Yep.
And then that's when all the reports started coming out. So investigations about this guy. Apparently, he was a Republican.
He was a Republican. He was a self-proclaimed Trump supporter turned Trump critic.
Which is weird. He wrote a
Very
book.
Weird. He wrote a book, and he see, and this is like, I don't think he can really clear his name. I feel like
they're not going to give him the mic,
no matter what,
no,
at all.
So that's why it's hard because these articles, I'm like, is this who this is, or are you making this who this is?
Thing. So is it a PR stunt, or do they really want Donald Trump dead? That's the real question. What you think?
This is so tough because it's like, I can 100% see this as a PR stunt
100%
because of like the timing of things.
Yeah.
But also it's hard for me to say that because real lives were lost. Like in the first one.
The first one,
real lives were lost.
You know what it could be though? They saw how well like numbers did the first one. They were like, hey, let's try it again, but not shoot anybody.
So you think the second one was a PR stunt?
Yeah, I don't think the first one was.
Okay.
Me personally, I don't.
But some people do.
Some people do. There's a lot of conspiracies
which
around
again, it's like, I wouldn't be shocked if I found out that was true.
Yeah.
But I personally would like to not believe it was PR stuff because real lives were lost.
Yeah, and that'd be awful.
But again, it's dark, bro. There's so much money in this, and politics is a grimy thing.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all, bro. But no, the shooter this time though, he was voting Democrat back in 1988 and switched to undecided in 2002.
I guess he decided that day. He was like, I am Democrat.
Today I'm feeling this. But I didn't even tell you for the book. He wrote a book back in 2023. In the book, he addressed Iran and he said, you can assassinate Donald Trump and me. That was a quote from his actual book.
So what is he like?
So I don't know. I
guess, well, what does that mean? He's like, I'll assassinate him, and then you assassinate me, and there we go. My book is real.
I don't think that's what he was going for at all. But I don't know. I obviously haven't read the book.
It's weird, and again, it's one of those things. He already got booked, and mugshots came out, stuff like that.
Yeah, he's 58. He's an old dude.
Yeah, but that's what's weird. The first shooter was stupid young.
Yes.
This one, super old.
Exactly.
Well, not super old,
but older. Guys. So it's like,
so it's like, okay, what is going on?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out it is a PR stunt, but again, I'd like to assume it's not. It's just the timing of things are weird because after the debate with Kamala, apparently her numbers were better than Trump after that debate.
The one where he said people are eating dogs and stuff?
Dogs and cats and pets and everything, okay? Apparently the numbers were better that way.
Okay.
Now, again, each side is going to argue their numbers were better, but that was the thing that was talked about.
Right.
And so what's a way to bring numbers back?
Assassination attempt. Literally, though. So, I mean, it really could be a PR stunt.
But also, I can't say it logically. I'm like, bro, too many people are put at risk. Like, you can't just have that out there.
Not if you don't shoot.
Not if you don't shoot, but bro, imagine a pedestrian gets caught in the actions of something going on. Yeah. The security shot at him. Yeah. Imagine something like there's so many things that could go wrong, but it's politics, and I'm not surprised that they're willing to take those risks.
They are willing to take those risks. That's the thing. Every single politician, I feel like, has something in their Duffy like that.
Bro, the skeletons in closets of politicians.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Insane.
But we just keep it pushing.
So
we'll see how it goes. I mean, what do we think there's going to be a third?
Probably. Wasn't there? There was something that I read today.
Threat, but it was a fake bomb threat.
A fake bomb threat.
Yeah.
And he got
at another rally. So it's like,
yeah. So he was like, "Oh, the shooting didn't do as good as we wanted it to. Let's do this as well." Could you imagine?
Bro, they're like, "Oh, damn, the numbers."
For real, for real. It's tough, man.
It is tough.
It's tough.
I mean, again, I'm hoping that we don't come to a point where it's like, but it's politics. It's like so hard because like we'll never actually know.
No,
that's the problem. We'll never really know
unless something comes out. I mean, shit.
But again, it's like how much can you trust the stuff that's coming
true.
out especially when it's about politics.
Yeah.
So it's like each one has their side.
I feel
it gets risky. Obviously, again, I hope nobody dies.
No,
this shouldn't be happening.
No.
When was the last time a president got assassinated? Kennedy.
That's the one I think of. The most every single time.
He did get assassinated.
He did.
But I try to think of attempted. I can't remember the attempted.
Wasn't Reagan? Wasn't Reagan?
But again, think about how far back that is.
Yeah, it's all back in the day. Back in the day.
You know, I get the picture it paints.
Let's bring this back for the one time.
What would happen if he did?
If he did die?
If he got assassinated. If Trump got assassinated, what would happen, you think?
Holy shit.
Would that be the start of World War III?
Bro, this world... Yeah. I don't know about World War III, but
Civil War, another Civil War.
The U.S.
like Avengers.
The U.S. is going under, dog. The U.S. is going under. It will be like physical, like Republicans versus Democrats. Like bad shit's gonna happen.
What would like another like overthrow of the government, like type of thing, like that happened on January, like
dog.
I don't know.
That's scary to think
because
about.
Trump's fan base is very fanatic, and it's like each one has their sides.
I think there's extremists on both sides.
100%. That's politics. Exactly. I get it.
Exactly. But that's a scary thought, dude.
If it did happen,
if he did get assassinated, if he died of old age or just died randomly, then I'm like, okay, we might be smooth. But if he got shot by somebody that came out as Democrat,
there's gonna be riots, and everything. Yeah, it's gonna political unrest.
It's gonna be bad.
Once again, hoping nobody
for real.
Hurt.
Just pray. that's all I got for y'all. Just pray. Y'all
just
need
respect
Jesus.
each other, bro.
Literally though, agree to disagree and keep it pushing, bro. Nothing is that serious for somebody to lose their life over.
But aside from politics, did you see social media stars and controversial ones at the most right now?
Yes.
Logan Paul, KSI, have Prime. I'm sure this podcast is aware we had some things with Prime. But anyway,
thanks.
Have teamed up with Mr.Beast, which is literally the biggest YouTuber of all time.
For that?
I'm not sure yet. It's hard to feel right now in this industry.
It is.
So they've teamed up with Mr.Beast to create a lunchable knockoff called Lunchly. Literally couldn't even change like
they couldn't.
anything.
It's not like original
at all. So
it's
here's the thing, bro. Is it a good business idea for them? Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
You're talking about the biggest creators, the biggest products, putting into a small little box for kids.
Yep.
Boom, it's going to sell. They look pretty.
100%.
It probably tastes good. The biggest problem
what you got
is what they're doing. While it could be better nutritionally and stuff like that than Lunchables, I don't think that makes it good. And I think a lot of people are having trouble believing that, okay, this is a good product. Your demographic is kids. So you're putting another product on the shelves that is bad for kids. Lunchables are awful.
Okay.
Like,
I was confused
dietary.
on what you were... okay, yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, that's
awful.
true.
It's all processed. And it's like, while Lunchly can be better, it doesn't make it good.
No.
And a lot of YouTubers have been going back and forth. Dan TDM, big YouTuber, talked about it once this released. And he was like, man, what happened to YouTubers? Like, everything is just like completely corporate and business and pushing these products that like are shady.
I started noticing that a lot more a couple years ago. Everybody's just about a bag. Everybody's just about a bag. Which at the end of the day, I get it. But money, dude. I'm gonna take it back to the Diddy thing that we started talking about earlier. It's evil. You feel me? Bro. Him having all of that money made him feel untouchable. He was able to do whatever the fuck he wanted, basically. Yeah. You know, so now we have all these corporations, all these people just chasing that bag.
And they don't care who they hurt at all, the way. But that's business. And it's like, because again, it's like business hurts.
But it doesn't have to. See, that's I think that's my problem with it. That's the part that pisses me off.
It doesn't have to? You don't think so?
I don't think so. You can compete, but you don't have to be evil with it.
It's weird because it's like you care about your consumer, but you also know it's like, what's going to be better? This nutritional thing that kids are probably not going to like, or this really processed thing that tastes really good.
I don't think that's why they're doing it. I
mean, they're doing it. Well, what do you think?
I think they're about their bag.
Exactly. But they don't care at all that it's bad. Potentially, allegedly, that it's, it might mess up a diet for a kid. I mean, bro, once again, I'm not saying they have to be the life changers of a market that's already out there. I understand as a business, you're going to a market that's already made and you're making it a little better, allegedly. But it's also like, there are other things you can do. So that's why I get your point. Like, you don't need to be evil about it.
You don't.
But it's like, one, bro, these are the most controversial YouTubers right now. I mean, Mr.Beast and Logan Paul, they can't stay away from the freaking media.
At all,
like, bro. So, and now, again, you're selling to your demographic, which are kids who don't care about the allegations going up because they don't know anything about it. They don't care.
I don't know. They know what they're doing, but at what cost is my question. At what cost is literally what I'm trying to think about right now.
It's like, bro, at the end of the day, your number one goal in a business is to be profitable. So it's like, I feel like you will do whatever it takes to make sure that business is good.
I guess.
And once again, nobody asked for this.
No.
Like, this is obviously, you know, while they could say, like, we wanted to make that market better. No, allegedly, you're doing it because you know you're going to get a big bag from this. And again, great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. It's going to hit.
It is.
But we'll see how it goes.
I guess. I don't know. It's all tough, bro.
Would you try it?
Yeah.
I would too. That's what I'm saying. I would try it.
I would try it, but I don't think I'm sending my kids to school with it. Personally,
I'm not sending my kids to school with Lunchables, bro. I'm like, geez, bro, I'm making you something, like, bro.
Even if it's peanut butter and jelly.
I love peanut butter jelly.
Me too.
Give me peanut butter jelly over the. You know what? The one Lunchable that's good, the nacho one.
I didn't like that one. I don't like nachos.
You don't like nachos? I'm so sorry.
I don't even have a comeback this time.
There's no comeback. I'm so sorry. Anyway, that was basically everything we had today. I mean, I know there was a lot. I felt like we sped through it, but yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. Let us know what you guys want to hear next, but we will be back next week to cover whatever is going on. Yes, so we will see you guys in the next episode. We love y'all. Heatin Podcast is out.